Okay. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Mic test. I think mic is working, and I also updated Streamlab because when I did a live stream 2 weeks ago, it kind of crashed, right? So I updated this app, and I think it should be fine this time. Yeah. Onyo! Culture butter! Welcome and thanks for the super chat already. Hope this stream goes well for you. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Thank you for the vibes. Good vibes. Yeah, how you guys doing? Lloyd, welcome back. Oh, how was your Golden Week visit? Ne. Or are you still in Japan? How was the meeting with Kanae-san? I have a lot to ask. 何色にしようかな。Beige. James かな James. Hello, welcome back. Alex, hello. Larry, welcome back. Florida's old at. Okay. NKMC something. Hello. Thank you. Nick McFarlane. Nick McFarlane. Okay, that's how I read it. まあ、ニックかね。I finally turned into spring in Chicago. Oh, Chicago is cold? Oh, is it that cold? Because in Japan, it's already like summer weather. So wow, spring now? Sounds like Chicago, it's cold? So, did I tell you that we have a baby on the way? Whoa! Woo! Really? Happy for you. Now, you guys have been married like few years, right? Cool. Nah. Is it going to be your first child? Or is, you already have some outside the marriage? Outside the marriage or from previous marriage or something? I'm still in Japan. I leave tomorrow. The dates went well with Kanae. Good. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, she was excited to meet you, so. My username is Florida Soldato. Ah, soldier か。You're from Florida but fighting in the Ukrainian army. Like right now? Wow. Okay. Tyrone. What's going on in Japan with Muslims? X is saying one thing and Reddit is saying another thing. まあね、なんか、まあ、X in Japan, まあ、Twitter or whatever, it's like super right-wing media in Japan. So, and then there are so many fake bots, AI bots and stuff like that. So I don't take X information seriously, you know. Lots of right wings, like extreme right wings, who hates foreigners, women, and um, yeah, so many misogynists, so many like 何 xenophobia, all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't take that seriously. Then I'm not sure about Reddit. Reddit is sometimes helpful to understand something, but sometimes not. James, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. I kind of set my hair in a rush, but hope you like it. Hope you like it. Glad you like it. James. Thank you for the support. And Seymour. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for keep the good vibes going. Sometimes it's cold until June here. Stays cold until June. Wow, そうなんだ. In Chicago, we don't put coats away until June. I have seen snow on May 30 before. そうなんだ. ね, sounds quite cold there. Yes, I moved to Ukraine and enlisted in the army in early 2023. おー、そうなんだ. Well, I can't really much, I don't know much about the situation there right now. But I hope you stay safe. And Reddit in left wing? You take Reddit serious? I wouldn't. That's not the main resource of like information to me. Neither of X nor Reddit. you know. Saint Chris かな. Hello. Larry, thanks for the super sticker. Hype だって、hype. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support, guys. Good mate. Mate. Frank. Joel. Hello. Let me put it this way. What do most Japanese people think about Muslims and mosque and stuff? I'm gonna guess they don't want it because Japan is a pure society. Japan wanna kept it for the Japanese. まあね、ちょっとさ、it's a little too too much politic かな。まあ、I think so. Muslims, the concept is very unfamiliar in Japan, right? We are like Shinto oriented country, Shinto Buddhism, right? Like all the like Asian religion, right? But in some regions, have churches. So Christianity is like a little bit like we can understand the idea to go like that those people exist from like long time, very long time. But Muslim is very new. Like it's a bit of a sudden to us Japanese, right? So we don't really know who they are. We don't really know like what they do. And correct me if I'm wrong. Like compared to like for example Christian customs, their customs, Muslims, they seem to have like more like strict, like many more things to do in like daily life, right? That you have to bow in certain times, like 5 times a day とか、food restrictions とか、right? All that kind of stuff. So I think for Japanese people, it is harder to understand, right? So I get where it comes from, like the confusion comes from. I don't understand why they hate certain people, like just because of ethnicity or something like that. But I think it's like a difficult concept for us. That's what I know. I finally get to catch one of your streams again. I mentioned a month ago I had dated an older Japanese woman. I'm not a big follower. Okay, okay. Older Japanese woman だって。Frank, thanks for the vibes. Thank you. And James, thanks for the another super chat. I have to give you a sticker. どうしようかな Which sticker? いいかな How about Bowing Fox? Thank you. Thank you, James. こうかな What is going on in your life? Me? そっか Me. そうね。まあ Hiro started to, my son started to go to like pre-kindergarten school. So I have to adjust new lifestyle, new schedule with Hiro. But he started to be a little more independent. ね。which is cool. I have a few more hours because kindergarten only it's only like for a few hours. They don't have him so long at this point. So I have a few more hours to work on myself, like content creating. So I have more content coming up on my like Instagram at my short format content, and then now I really want to make long format videos. So I'm working on it. Yeah. Because obviously I'm not like super I keep uploading my short format content on Instagram and YouTube shorts, but I don't think that's enough to earn something, my to lead to income, right? Um, and when I was putting more long formatted videos, I had more revenue. Like not just ad revenue, but also like people come to my consultation, buy my book and stuff because I get it. Yeah. Short format content creators has like less trustworthy as a business owner. You know what I mean? Um, like especially businesses like mine, like dating advisor, dating coach, consultant. You know. Um, so I get it. So I want to, you know, I want to be trustworthy, and I want to be an authority. Because you know what I mean? I do research, right, for my content, and then I scroll contents that are like similar to mine, right? And then there are many like, for example, Japanese teachers, like language teachers, instructor, I would say, like Japanese language instructors who are influencers, you know what I mean? And then they're sharing like dating tips to get Japanese girlfriends and stuff like that. And then I'm like, where those come from? Where that advice come from? You know what I mean? Because they're not exactly like specializing in that area. they are they want students. They want language students, right? And to sell their language courses, dating Japanese kind of topic is good to get attention, right? So they just make content out there, but that's more like influencer thing, right? And influencers in general who give dating tips, not so many people are legit. Like they just wing it. They are not putting so much research, or they don't even have experiences, right? So I want to be more of an authority of this area. And then because I do a lot of researches there, and I think I have a good analytic skill, you know, to put my content out there as a more like trustworthy content. So yeah, that's my life, I guess. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Akim, hello. What can we do as foreigners to change our image in Japan? Any community advice activities? Change our image in Japan. Any community activities? What does that mean? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting question. Think you as an individual, like it's always been the same. Like be respectful, try to understand locals, rules, the culture. You know what I mean? And as long as people see you trying, then people respect you. People have better image in you. But like foreigners as a group of like many people, right? I think it's because like there are like Japanese people who hate foreigners, right? Like it's more like a xenophobic idea, right? And those people cannot be changed. It's not up to you. They are just racist, you know? But also, there are many like Japanese people who are confused, you know? Confused. The idea of like accepting many people from outside all at once. That's why there is like people like it's the same. It's not just Japanese people. People want to hold on to the things they've had, right? That's something they're used to it. Many people want to hold on to it. But Japan used to be like, one culture, mostly one race. They compare to other like continents. Um, so there are people who have hard times adjusting this new like era. It's changing so rapidly. Like one thing is Japan is facing the shortage of like labor shortage, right? So we have to rely on like foreign workers. There's that one thing. And then tourism is now like blowing up in Japan, right? Because well, Asian Japan contents are like on the rise, becoming popular, and then yen is cheap, so people just so many people are coming to Japan, so many, and that also confuses locals too. So like there are many like those two big things are coming all together, and then people are confused, right? So I hope there will be a middle ground. But for example, don't just focus on Tokyo. Let like let people go outside Tokyo, like rural area, less populated area, all that kind of stuff. So it just doesn't all the people come to Tokyo, like one small place, right? Can be too much. Yeah, I hope we find some kind of solutions to make locals feel safe and foreigners can live more comfortably. More というか, both can feel safe and comfortable. You know what I mean? I live in America and I've been dating Japanese women. So one who was 50, I'm 35. Okay, okay, if that's what you're going for. Stick, welcome back. I heard that Muslims, particularly from Turkey, Indonesia, have been in Japan since the. Oh, so those people are here for a while. And they generally admire and respect Japanese culture while practicing their faith. まあそうだね。But they are not particularly like like those people haven't been like they've been very friendly and also like didn't ask for like making another mosques and stuff like that, right? I think they were more quieter, but recently the discussion is more like make more Muslim places, right? That is something like Japanese people have to like なんだろうね have have to do something, right? And that it's creating more discussion, I guess. Yeah, those like Turkey is like big なんだろうね、まあ、Japan friendly country だね。Japan friendly country. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turkey. Yeah. Turkish people tend to like Japanese people. Japan かな. And then they've been here for a while. But they were not so loud as well. And I don't know the difference between what's going on recently with like those Muslim community. And then I don't know why they have to claim making more Muslim places. I don't know the background, so I don't think I have like I'm not the good person to ask, I would say. I look forward to your long formatted videos. Your 50 franc React video is how I found you in the first place. Oh hell. Right, right. Yeah, that video generated many views. Yeah. I should change my name to 50. Oh wow, James, another one. Thank you so much. I just want to know where the best place to walk in Japan will be. Like, walk or walk? Eh? Best place to walk in Japan? ですか? Walk in Japan. Okay. I'll give you a space shuttle sticker. マグネットかなこれはね。Kennedy Space Center から。Best place to walk in Japan? Like walk around? Go for a walk? Eh? There are many places to walk that are good. Hiking? Hiking? Are you talking about more like hiking place? I want to know more context to give you like answers. But if you were like really simply talking about walking in Japan, then I really like countryside areas to walk around, like rice field, rice field, rice field とか、riverside, so many rivers in Japan, so. Shadow, welcome back. McLovin, welcome back. Have you ever given an advice to Japanese women dating non-Japanese men? Personally, yeah. Not like for my business. Because I don't have much influence in Japanese women. Non-Japanese, like no Japanese people or Japanese women know me. Like maybe more foreigners in Japan recognize me, but not Japanese people. So, you know, I can give them advice, but I just, my customers are men, non-Japanese men. Yeah. The opposite if what Johnny Somali did. Basically, yeah. Racism or nationalism is not unique to Japan. But I think when we say racists, nationalists, right? You think of extreme people, right? Who just cannot accept people who look certain way or certain races and things like that. But it's not always like that kind of black and white situation. What I'm saying is, yes, like many countries, like many other countries, we have racists, we have like super right-wing people, but also there are also people who are like normal, but simply confused. You know what I mean? And if there is a good way to handle, they would go for it. They don't just push people away, foreigners away. They want to get along with, but they just don't know how. And then it's going rapidly, right? It's been a rapid change. Like so many foreigners, visitors, tourists, I mean, even like immigrants come into Japan. And then many people simply confused. I don't know what to say. You know, if you want to just say, Japanese people are just racists, then fine. But what I'm trying to say is we are not black and white like that. Lately, I've stumbled on YouTube videos of people sneaking weed into Japan, and the whole point of the video is me smoking weed in public in Japan. Some people were dropped on their head as a baby. Dropped on their head as a baby. But How did those dogs let that happen? Those doggos in the airport in Japan, they all miss that smell? How did they get in with a weed? How is that possible? Like, how would people take that risk to come to Japan permanently, right? Why would they take that risk for TikTok content? Don't be silly. Don't be silly like that. Like, it's your life. It's your life Take that seriously. Please, people. Please. Okay, I mean little acts of kindness like helping people affected by recent earthquakes or stopping chikan whenever we see it or joining suicide prevention programs. I'm sure Japanese people like this. I'm sure, like, if you're talking about that, like, do it. Go for it. People appreciate you. So, like, that kind of, yeah, act. なんだっけ serve of act, act of service, act of service だっけ Japanese people really see that. Like, they really see that. That your action matters a lot. Right? I think that's a great idea. 賛成と demonstrators were smiling at me, trying to give me a pamphlet at Kinshicho a couple of weeks ago. I'm a white gaijin with long hair. And they hate foreigners, right? But they still want what? You can't vote here in Japan. Like, what do they expect? Christopher, hello. Darren Dobson, thanks for the super chat. From Canada. な Darren ね。Thank you. I just want some advice. I feel I can be more Japanese than she can be an American, and that is okay as a man for me. Alright? I can do the Japanese thing more than she can do an American thing, but even I have to end it at times. Okay, what kind of advice can I give you? Do Japanese people eat turkey? Not really. Do Turkish people eat turkey? Some guy, welcome. Have you been to Hokkaido during the summer, and how are the bus routes out there? Bus routes? I've been to Hokkaido around this time of the year. During the summer, I went there during the summer, like 30 years ago. So 30 years ago. It was very cool. Not hot. But after 30 years, it must be a little more hot out there. Bus routes もね、they have toro なんだっけ何なんか small train. What does that call? トロッコ違う。small train. It's like a bus, but it goes. It's a rail. It's a rail, but it's on the road. It's on the street. I don't know how to call it in English, but so there are buses and those small trains, and that's actually the Sapporo feature. So you can use it. Gardens and parks are generally a good place to walk. Right? Lots of walking around Tokyo. ね. You walk a lot in Japan. unless it's countryside, like because we have train systems. You will walk more in Japan. I walked from my hotel in Shinagawa to Tokyo Tower. Took an hour to get there, but it was a good walk. That's that's a long walk. Nice. But yeah, the weather was nice, so don 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 donkey. James, thanks for the super chat. Another one. Thank you, thank you. Have you been to Hokkaido or Kyushu? Well, like I told you, I've been to Hokkaido twice, kana. Mm. The one from the 30 years ago as a family trip, and one from 2 years ago. I actually have a vlog on YouTube uh, with my family, new family. So generations. Well, Kyushu mo I went to Kyushu, but it was like 30 years ago. So I don't know how it's like right now. you know. I'll give you ピポザル。ピポザルってなんて言うんだっけ？ Ape Escape だっけ？ Ape Escape the game from PlayStation ね。まあ、Japanese title was サルゲッチュ。Thank you. Christopher, how should I learn Japanese? I am having a visit in the future. If you're simply visiting, you don't need a lot of Japanese. It depends on the level you want to, how fluent you want to be. So invited by Sean Trucking with BS. そうなの? Invited. Some people have died trying to get influencer content. Right? Right? Like, life is not a content. Take that seriously. Japan has 1 million social rules, and everyone operates in those rules. When a foreigner comes and doesn't know any of the rules, Japanese people lose their whole operating system and glitch out. まあそうだね。It is it is an extra work to, take foreigners in this system, unless the foreigner is very, very, understanding and good at adjusting. Good at blending into the society. But the thing is, more people in Japan work with group communities, whereas a lot of people in Western countries, they work as an individual. So the mindset is very different, but people who understand the group mindset, harmony. It's easier for them to blend into the society, the Japanese society. Darren, thank you, thank you. What are some great places in Japan? I know Okinawa, because it is a blue zone. Are there any other recommendations? The question is too vague. Like, so Japan has many places, and like each places have their own like features. Like they are famous for their seafood, famous for mountain food, famous for beach or cityscape. Like each region has different feature, and then I don't know you. I don't know what kind of like things you want. So I can only say like general things like, oh, just go to Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, you know. So like what is the great place to you? Without knowing that, I guess it's hard for me to say. But what I always tell you all is that like go to onsen, experience the onsen culture in Japan. Unless you have tattoos. まあね, if you have tattoos, it's an extra effort to find onsen. I mean hot springs that who accept tattooed people. But even so, if you find one, I recommend to experience. Tram, yes, tram. Funny thing I have noticed about being in Japan, my fingernails grow a lot faster. You're eating so much, or where does that come from? That's crazy. Oh, Angelite, welcome back. I loved how Japan looks like chaos, but there is an order, and everyone was not only worried about themselves, but how they might be impacting others. And during peak or rush hour, the sense of being all in it together and we will get through it together. So, まあ, yeah, there are many rules to follow and packed train. Yeah, peak rush hour, yeah. Like we line up to get into the trains. Nobody is like cutting through it. I mean, some people do, but like people in general stay in the line and then get in there and go to the not staying at the in front of the door, so more people can get into the train とか like we have like small little rules in on the train. And then this tourists come to the rush uh, come to the train in a rush hour. I'm sorry, but that annoys people because they don't know the rules, and then they take so much space in a packed train. Then they don't know how to move around the train, in the train, on the train. So it causes stress for everyday commuters, right? And it's not just tourists, but also Japanese people who come from countryside in a Tokyo Park train. They don't know how to move around. That stresses out, not out. That stresses a little, and yeah, But they eventually learn the rule and then get around. But, そうだね。The care and concern for others is one of the most attractive features of Japanese culture for me. Seems lacking in Western culture these days. more like we don't want to cause problems. We don't want to bother others みたいな That kind of mindset is really deep in Japanese people. I saw some Japanese people when traveling to Hawaii. As they were leaving the elevator, one said, "Sumimasen," to clear the path while I was distracted by the daughter. Oh, sumimasen. Excuse me. In Hawaii? They can say excuse us とか excuse me とかね。Is Okinawa the same dating culture as on the mainland? Oh, interesting. Okinawa dating. I haven't really specifically thought about it, but I'm sure it's different, especially when a big military base is there, right? But I guess I know more of Yokosuka, right? There is a big naval base, American naval base, in Yokosuka, and yeah, lots of tragedies happen. Yeah, young Japanese women who are just fantasizing military people, and the those military people, right? Ne. Well, lots of more international datings and marriages happen in places like Yokosuka and Okinawa, right? And then some of them are successful. Yeah, I've seen like successful couples and marriages out of my Yokosuka. But also when I talk with like local Japanese people there, they're worried about like some young Japanese girls in that kind of area, U.S. base area, they sometimes fantasize military guys, military men, and then you know uh, and start dating one of the soldiers. Uh, too much Put too much focus on the man, and stop going to school, and then after that the guy just go back to the US, and then she's just left alone with nothing, no, because she ditched the school, and all that kind of stuff. And thenまあね that happens. But I'm sure だから、そうそう、I'm sure those things are happening in Okinawa too. And then you really have to show yourself. Because I'm sorry, but there are so many dumb soldiers, dumb military people. They don't really think about the future. And then just go date with locals when they station, right? I'm sorry, I've seen it. I have seen it, and then I can say yes, there are military people, personnel, who are really nice, and then they actually take datings and relationships seriously, and then even in that kind of difficult circumstances, they still care about the partner, military partners. They get through a lot, lots of movings, lots of restrictions, all that kind of stuff. And then I've seen even guys who speak super fluent Japanese, even though they don't have to speak Japanese in their base. It's basically America. They don't have to use Japanese, but some of them speak really fluent Japanese, and then got married to Japanese women, and then those relationships looked very strong. But also I've seen guys who are just who don't take Japanese local women seriously. She's just a trophy. She's just temporary, like entertainment during the time in Japan. And then once they are, once they move back to America, they don't really care. Or I've seen marriages that, they just don't really think, but just get married without really thinking about anything, because, love conquers anything kind of idea, and then get through a lot afterwards, because military wives get through a lot, right? So you really have to make a difference if you are, even when you are not a military guy and living in those places, Okinawa, Yokosuka, any kind of US base area. You have to show yourself as a legit guy who is taking your life and partner seriously. Because we also know that many heartbreaks happen there. That comes from like military love. comes from a former military girlfriend, okay? I'm not just talking shit about militaries. I'm not just, this is my analysis. And it's not just my experience, but my experience is something. And then, I've seen those people, right? So inside the base. So that's what I can say. Culture Butter, thank you for the super chat. Let's run out of chalkboard, boy. Thank you so much. よいしょかな。Mochi dog かな。Mochi dog for you. Ah. Thank you, thank you. Is it true that Japanese work culture, if you are not good at your job or if you are not favored in the team, you'll get bullied and disowned? Ah, yes. That happens. That happens. Because I think by the law, they can't technically just fire you or fire you, yes. So what they do is they start bullying you and then you make the decision to leave the company. That's how they do. Yes, it's slimy. It is definitely the dark side of Japanese company. But if you want to stay, don't let them take control of you. But maybe if you're not good at your job there and then start getting bullied, maybe it's time to think about your career. If it's really necessary, well, okay. I guess it's not always the case. But yeah. So, and then I think sometimes it's worth fighting for. I know a friend, foreigner friend, who kind of got bullied, like, yeah, and then it was not particularly the person not good at the job, but the person, my friend, lost family member, and then after that, she became really, unstable. I guess the unstable, I would say. And then for that reason, they started to be like slimy about how they communicate with her. And then it was bad. It was even though she she was really feeling down and then could not do her best, I guess. But it's not the right reason to bully her, right? And then she sued, and then she won. I think sometimes you gotta fight back. And then, when it comes to Japanese people, like I told you, people don't want to create issues. People don't want to bother, right? So once they start getting bullied, they will like quiet and leave. But don't mess with foreigners like that. You should sue the shit out of them. Take the money and leave. Don't let the company do it for you. Go to the labor byon, labor byon, labor bond, and then sue them. I've seen mainlanders looking down on Okinawa people. Why? I didn't see any women in Yokosuka. No? Yokosuka relationships has a lot of cheating. Yep. Cheating ka. Cheating, yeah, I guess that's one issue. And then also cheating, those cheatings come from like stressful environment. かな? Stressful environment and yeah. まあね, they have a really unique community, right? And then there is always like this like drinking alley in like around the US base. And they are targeting specifically those military people, right? So drinking places. Yeah, and then in drinking places, there are crazy things going on. Like, なんかね、unique community. I'm not military, but I notice more girls in Okinawa are interested in me and talk to me. Yeah. That's because it's part of their lives, right? For people who live in Okinawa or Yokosuka, American people are, they're always surrounded by American people, and then foreigners are not like something alien to them. What about the island of Tosa where Morichika Chosokabe, the lion of Tosa, is from? What about the island of Tosa? Tosa? Tosa ってあれか South Island? I don't know much about. Do Japanese women like JGSTF, Self-Defense Force? What? That's. Yeah. Some women. なんか I think there is a Boedai, the university, a university to work for a self-defense force. And I guess they are talking about more like high rank, right? I think anyone can join self-defense force, but to become more like superior, you have to graduate from that university, I guess. 多分ね. I haven't really been to that kind of area, but when I was a university student, many people wanted to date men who are in self-defense force university, because they they will become rich, right? Or at least stable, super stable, because it's a governmental job. Yeah, many girls wanted to date self-defense force university students. Yeah, so I'm sure there are women who are like that. I went to a restaurant and they closed the door behind me before I thought to do it myself, and she just sulked for half an hour for embarrassing her. Is Japan not too strict sometimes with the rules? I can't understand the situation. James, I did play Ape Escape though. 100%. 100%. Oh, you didn't like the sticker? What is that? What is that what you mean? I mean, I can change the sticker, but for now, how about dumpling? Dumpling. Many stickers. Thank you. Thanks, James. I don't know if you already answered this, but how do I approach a Japanese woman? Women, no? Is it as simple as saying hello and introduce myself? Context is very important in Japan. So people have this mindset like don't bother other people, right? So usually men avoid approaching women in like places that have zero context, right? On the train, at the cafe, supermarket. No, no, no. No, no, no. It kind of comes off creepy. Don't do that. Instead, go to the places that have that concept, like international concept bars, restaurants. But even so, if you come off like, hello, if the person don't speak English, it's done. You're done. So, if you see that kind of, that bar or restaurant have many people who speak English, then you can go for, simple, right? But other than that, it's gonna be hard for you. So at least like learn a few like greeting words, like or like that's why I still recommend dating apps or like online solutions, right? Because if she is interested in foreigners, if she is speaks English, or you and then those places like online places are meant to be like mingling online, right? So that makes it easier. But if you are talking specifically for in real life, then find places people speak English or level up your Japanese. Hmm. ね。My lady likes military aircraft. Okay. From someone who was in the military for a long time, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Yo, can't even actually get real advice on dating. Because you are not asking questions. You're not really asking questions. Or very, very complicated. Like, where did I see questions from you? What are you talking about? I don't think I've been ditching dating out of questions. James needs another magnet, but don't cover my name. Yeah, I'm trying. The problem with those from modern day Rome is that they don't know that they are the Romans. Modern day Rome. Okay, chat is kind of being unorganized. I feel girls in Okinawa want to have fun, especially the younger ones. Do you think it's a good idea to trust them for a serious relationship? Maybe not. Maybe not. But they're still figuring out, especially, women who are like even men who are around like 20, early 20s. They're still figuring out. And if you are also young and still have time to explore, I think it is not a bad idea to just go on dates and have relationships with a woman you feel just simply excited about, right? And then have some experience. And by the time you become like 30, ideally you have had a few relationships and then know what you actually want, right? So if you see a girl in front of you, you think you like her, but you don't know if she is looking for like a marriage right away, then don't worry about it too much. But if I'm assuming you are also like early 20 or something, just get on it, have some experience, find out if she is the right person. If she is, that's great. Maybe you will get married to her after like, I don't know, 3 years, 5 years. Maybe not, but that's also fine because you are still young. But if you are saying you are like past 30 and then you see this young lady just playing around, try to, just for having fun, then don't expect too much from there. Avoid English clubs. What's English clubs? A club かな club, drinking and dancing ね。clubs ね。clubs in general are not great places to meet people. No, left ape escape. Good. Hope that's not what you meant, but yeah. Ape escape. Because you had a sad face on it, so I thought maybe. How about pig pill? It looks like medicine, but it's pigs. Wow, James. You have a lot of stickers. Thank you so much. Have you seen the clips of the girl in the box that lets people put their hands inside? What kind of content the algorithm put you there? Ew. You can meet Japanese girls anywhere, but it's just a matter of context. You have to find a connection. Once find a girl in Harajuku at souvenir store. She walked there. She wanted to go to Okinawa with me. She wanted to go to Okinawa with you. Really? 建前じゃなくてIsn't that 建前No? I'd always say konnichiwa sama and extend my hand towards her. Some ladies will approach you if you are lucky. Are you serious? Ew, stick. What city would you recommend for an exchange student from Germany? From Germany? You are an exchange student from Germany and you are looking for the place to meet Japanese women. Yokohama. Yokohama has a lot of German companies. So なんか car companies とか exporting companies, etc., etc. And then there are like cultural festivals like beer festival, Oktoberfest とか Frugelum Fest だっけなんか spring festival and such. And I think there is a pretty big German population there too. But what I'm saying is, I think that fits the concept. Yokohama. I think people are more familiar with German culture. でもまあ Germans でしょ Germans 北海道もね北海道 has good connection with Germany. And then the weather is kind of similar there. So you probably get along with them, Hokkaido people. But industry speaking, Yokohama ね has like long history between Germany and Yokohama. かなおはようございます。ここは何時ですか、yeah. Chat is very random today. That's what I'm saying. I'm feeling closer to block this guy. Let's see. More yelling at us, please. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. What? Yeah, some people makes me feel crazy. Yeah, so what is happening in Sanriku, Fukushima? A lot of plate blasting causing tsunami. What is happening, Fukushima? Well, welcome to Japan, the country of earthquake. How is Asagi supposed to answer for all older Japanese women? Avoid Shibuya at all cost. Even locals avoid Shibuya recently, actually. Shibuya is a massive, like, なんだろうね, capitalism city right now. And locals don't really come anymore. Hello. Hello. Boy. Shuki shuki. Shuki shuki. Shuki shuki. Smelled. You smelled me. Okay. How did I smell?
かかう。
書かないで。
かかう。
You don't.
かかう。
書うって何？書く。
かかです。
You want to draw something.
こじゃく。こじゃ。
Huh?
こじゃ。
Draw?
Draw. He wants to draw.
Draw. You want to draw something? No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I smell poopy.
I just changed his diaper.
かきかきです。カウリン。
Coloring? Coloring しないよ. You don't. Coloring here. You have your toys and coloring books.
ママがひとカレン。
That's Mama's coloring.
So, Mama no coloring.
がひとす。ひとにす。
人にする? Okay.
か。
これ? Which one?
かの。
これ?
The dog? Do you want the duck? Do you want the bottle? Do you want the bird?
バカイ。
Bird?
バ。
Bottle?
バラ。
Bottle.
Ah, the shochu. Good choice.
You want to drink something?
かず。
You have 18 years ahead.
これもあって。
これ, this one's bottle too, but this is too sensitive.
You'll break that, buddy.
Thank you. Okay, Seymour, you got
Seymour,
the...
You've been blessed. Blessed with the shochu. All right, buddy.
ババ。
Wanna go play outside?
プレサイ。
Yeah, let's go play outside.
スラップ。
Sloth, yes,
Yeah,
that's...
sloth. Yeah,
that's
sure, everybody's
sloth.
a sloth. Good job. All right, let's go play outside, buddy. Say bye-bye to chat. Bye-bye, chat. Yeah, boo. Bye-bye, chat. You know, bye-bye. Come on. All right, fine.
バイバイ。
One, two, three. Ja!
バイバイ。
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
私ママした。
We'll see Mama したね。
Bossy mama? Bossy mama? Yeah, he's like a storm, yeah. Pubs are really good. まあね, like pubs, like small bars, they tend to, talk to each other. So yeah, that's definitely it. Would a lot of Japanese women leave the country for better wages and lifestyle? I see a lot of YouTube vlogs where women are struggling financially. 確かにね。Yes. なんかまあ some Japanese women まあ when it comes to まあそうだね。まあ Japanese women go to places like Canada, Australia because they have なんだっけ working holiday visa that allows them to stay. It's a relatively easier visa compared to like go to places like US, right? some women go there. そうね。But even though that those are easier options, it's not like for anybody, right? ね、だから that's why I think some women go for like easier solutions like papakatsu or kyabakura, things like that, right? Which is sad. まあ more realistic things are like people having having try starting investments とかね investments, buying stocks and stuff, and having side jobs becoming more common. But yeah, struggle is there. It's hard to have good thing to offer to Japanese women. まあね it's not easy as like, if you are rich, you can get wife or something, right? Like some countries, financially not developed countries, their women tend to get married for money, and that makes them happy. But Japanese women are not easy as that, right? Also avoid Kaho Shibuya. Shibuya, yeah. I've also seen the box girl. It has to be staged. Ain't no way that stuff is real in Japan. ちょっとね。See, it's not just me. I think the algorithm is showing guys, douche, the girl in the box, not me. So if you were a guy, thanks for the super chat, by the way, James. That's a lot of super chat. Super chat. Giving you 将棋 かな。将棋 man ね。Yep. Thank you. If you were a gaijin who had a working knowledge of Japanese history and culture but were older but didn't know what you wanted and had like a month in Japan, what would you say to just letting her use me? I mean, you have like a month in Japan, and what do you want there? If you want the short-term fun, if you just want the short-term fun in that month, then let her use you. You are using her for the short-term entertainment too, right? So it goes both ways, right? But if you actually want a long-term meaningful relationship, then um, then you gotta put that kind of effort. Don't just let women use you. Have more like clear communication. Tell her what they want or what you want, right? So I don't know. I don't know what you imply in this question, but if you are there for short-term fun, it's not you're letting her use you. it's a it's an 何 exchange con con I I think the need なんていうの it's mutual. You're not just a victim of the date. As long as you both enjoy the short-term thing, then don't complain it. You know what I mean? I don't, again, I don't know the reason というか the なんて meaning of this question, to be honest. What did you want? What did you want from me? Age gaps are a tricky thing. It is. It is. I like Yokohama. Yokohama is a good place, yes. Isn't chat always random? It kind of is, but the not the certain extent of なんだろう not as much as I feel uncomfortable. Who we blocking? Am I on the chopping block? No. Luke, welcome. Going to Shibuya for like nightlife kind of stuff, yes. Hiro Kane. Hiro はね, he's almost 3. Almost 3 years old. Within 2 months, he's gonna be 3. Oh, time flies. He wants to become an artist, yeah. Mini Justin, he is. His mom's face and dad's hair. He kinda is. なんか, mom's face? Like, he had some feature. But he really looks... Like, you can tell he's mixed, right? He's not like... He has at least one foreign parent, right? But he's not completely like white featured as well. Yeah, like a genetic is interesting, right? Hiro is so active. Yes, yes. He's hyper. From dating to having a kid, that's a big step. So how Hiro is adjusting to his two-language household. Kids adjust well, surprisingly. But his language is still kind of mixed. Yeah, he started to make sentences these days, and those are pretty accurate. But his pronunciation is still, developing, right? So when he says things, it's hard for us to judge if he's speaking English or Japanese, Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes it's mixed, right? Yeah. I've tried to say that a local would offer better stability to women than a foreigner, as things being right now. なのかな Job stability ね. It's a thing. It's one thing you should think of, right? If you are seeking for a long-term relationship, at least long-term relationship or marriage. But まあそうなのか。でも even I mean, there are ways to, have a stability in Japan, or if you have more stability in your country, it's a, you know, choice. You can make a choice to live in your country as well. まあ、ね。Oh. And as long as you can show your plan, like, like your aspiration, like what do you have in your mind? Like, are you trying to make it as an English teacher? Like someday maybe you can get hired to like my university とか are you looking for like having your own English school, or like, or maybe are you currently working on your Japanese skill to get hired by a Japanese company? Like if you can show your aspiration, then women will look at that, not like immediate stability. You know what I mean? Equivalent exchange, yeah. If by using you, you are implying that you'll be spending tons of money on her, then you might as well go to the red light district. I'm not a fan at all, but it's more direct. But I think that's more simple exchange. Yeah, you buy a romance, or interaction. You buy an interaction. That's more simple, I guess. But yeah. You can't even make friends in Shibuya. まあそうだね。Too random? And so many tourists who are there for like very short term. Oh, Cheroro, welcome back. 3 already. Time does fly. Yes. Looking to spend 2 months in Japan. I've been once and really enjoyed my time to meet Japan. To meet Japan. Okay. Yeah, languages are tricky. I know English, Spanish, and a little bit of Japanese. It's fun to mix them. Right. English teacher is now a party trick. Party trick ってなんだ? What does that mean? Make videos with Oriental Pro. Oh! Why? Why? Eric Phillips. Yay! Thanks for the super chat. レモンだ。スーパースティッカーか。Thank you, thank you. Eric Phillips. Thank you so much for the support. Foreigner YouTubers are getting more flack. Flack って何？わからない。I don't understand. You can make foreign friends in Japan. In Shibuya. Pubs are good. Oh, man, that's not necessarily a bad thing, yeah. $14. Thanks for the membership chat, Frank. Ne, you got the gold sushi badge for that. Might as well rent a girlfriend at this point. Stick. I still believe in you. Don't give up. Don't go there. Having a 5-year plan in mind looks impressive for those who are entrepreneurial. そうね。そう。Actually, Justin has a full-time job here, but he is also helping a English school, English teaching school かな。English teaching school that his friend of his started recently. And there are so many eikaiwa, English teaching schools in Japan. So as a new school, you have to be different, right? You have to be different to be a successful school. Well, they seem like they've got their shit together, and they have their own plan. They have their plan ahead, and they have their strengths. They are working with more professionals, right? Japanese engineers who have to use English for their job, right? So they're not really teaching. I don't know, like those who are want to learn English for like 海外旅行, like travels, 専業主婦 housewives. Those are not their target. Their target is more like Japanese professionals. Later on, they want to expand Japanese teaching to foreigners as well. So I have so much potential in this English school, English teaching school. And I want to help them out as well. Well, right now Justin is helping out, making their websites, making their internal like system, like English learning system, where they can, where students can set up like class schedules and take notes, all that kind of stuff. It's more like technology. テクノロジーかな。ね。まあ、オンラインクラスなんだけどね。オンライン teaching. But yeah, like there are that kind of like, and the guy who established the who like CEO, do you know, the business owner, he actually has like legit certifications to teach English. He also speaks few other languages. He's definitely a language nerd. And yeah, he has many academic skills and experiences in teaching Japanese professionals. So yeah, there are foreigners like that who are like striving their career as English teacher, So it's not impossible to become English teacher and become professional. Play trick means it has been reduced to something that is near useless. Oh, that's what. Is that what it is? I mean, if you are. I think English teaching is, in general, a good place to start a career in Japan if you don't have any connections, right? They will sponsor you visa and stuff like that. So it's not a bad place to start, but you have to choose between like you leave the teaching field or you perfectionate the teaching field, right? David, thanks for the support as always. Yeah. The board is quite busy today. Well, it's a big super chat, so I'm gonna give you a mochi duck, strawberry mochi duck, David. Thank you so much. And James, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Will he ever visit his other homeland? He already did. You are talking about Hiro to visit US. He recently did. We went to Florida last February. I'm giving you a babushka bird, babushka Java sparrow. ね、使ったlittle mini bird inside. ね、よいしょ。Thank you, James. Because you are covered by stickers. Eric, I rarely catch these lives due to scheduling reasons, but I catch up on them when possible. My interest is in the cultural commentary for the most part. Thank you. It's quite nice, right? To have this community, people who are looking forward to this chat, the live stream. Yeah. Isn't that kind of crazy? I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not a big influencer or anything. But for my live stream, I usually get like about 1,000 views to 2,000 views when it's good, um, which is quite big to me. Big. There are so many like bigger streamers and content creators who get like millions of views, but 1,000 people, 1,000 views, still like big, right? Which is, I really feel thankful for the community. Thank you. It seems the new measures are also hitting Kaiwa Ekawa school businesses. Japanese tech companies are not hiring foreigners anymore. まあそうだね。New measures, yeah. そうね。So yeah, you probably want to find a way to be independent without relying on companies. Technically, David just dropped 500 yen. 500 yen? 500 yen. 500 yen. Are you joking or you think it's 500 yen? 500 yen is like $4. Business English is different than travel English, which makes that school unique. Yeah, I think so. I PayPal'd 5,000 yen once sometime back. Sometime back? Like, how long? How long? It's not now, right? It's not like recent, I guess. But thank you. I wish I could get a job in Japan, but it's starting to look impossible. If you want to start from high, yes, it's hard. Like if I were to move to the US, probably have to start from like janitor. Don't you think? I don't think, especially right now, many American companies want to hire foreigner. And even like, in my case, I might get like marriage partner visa and then can work in the US with that visa. I'm not so sure. I haven't really looked into it. But if I were like not married, single, like no company will sponsor my visa. No company will arrange my visa. I have to probably like start from somewhere. だから and I can't really look for fancy jobs. You know? And I think that is kind of same for you guys to work in Japan. If I taught English in Japan, everyone would be calling each other mate. Right? Invest in a bigger digital board. Digital board? なるほど. Haven't thought about that. I've been doing very like old-fashioned way, you know. Yep, Pato-chan's here. Pato-chan's here. Pato-chan's here too, huh? The mochi duck, yeah. Asagi is going viral. I wouldn't go viral because I don't make extreme contents, you know what I mean? Anyone who's big, and I think 99% of them are doing like extreme things, you know what I mean? Because you don't go for the low brow views like Oriental Pearl, right? まあそうなのよ。I'm not that bold. I still care about my own reputation. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I care about my business, you know? My business as a dating advisor or consultant. I don't want to go for like extreme. I don't want to get attention by almost false information. Because I still care. It was probably after Hiro was born from me and Pretty. ちょっと待って。I think I read your name wrong. Simil か。Simil. Welcome back. It's been a while. You haven't been here for a while, so I almost forgot about your pictures and stuff. You probably changed your. That is why you changed your profile picture, so I didn't recognize you. Yeah. You and Pretty. Say hi to your baby, ne? You have a baby too now, right? And then you guys gave me a baby shower gifts and stuff. Yeah, he still uses some of them from the baby shower. Hope Pretty and your baby are also doing well. Say hi for me. You'd be surprised. School janitors make 50 to 80,000 here in California. What? すごいね。But you also need a lot more money to simply live there. Isn't that the trick? You make more in California, but you have to spend more in Cali, right? You could be a Japanese cultural consultant. How? Like cultural consultant っていうのは like for like businesses? For なんだろう。KGP, welcome back. I thought being a garbage man would be a simple, easy job to get in Japan, but life where I live did a video about it, and apparently it's a really good government job to get. そうなの Garbage man? へえ。Oh, Brendan, welcome back. You could do street interviews like Takashi. I could if I all go for content. Again, I am super introverted. I still care about what people think, right? Because in the street interviews, you get a lot of no's, refuse. People refuse to speak in front of the camera, especially in Japan. So, no, I don't have a guts to do it. So I respect those who do interviews. If they really do it in organic way, I don't think anybody does that anymore. People invite to the interview and then just they go to the street and then give them mic. right? So they probably don't get like refuse というか rejections anymore. I assume. うん。ね。But yeah, if I really wanted to go after views, then straight interviews or like hot takes, you know? What other YouTube channels have thought about collaborating with? Japanese creators かな Because I'm thinking なんかこれは my aspiration だけど、that is not something I don't think I can do like right now, but I want to make opportunities to have like to be to host some kind of like international party, whether like offline, online, I don't know, but like to simply make opportunity safely to mingle with Japanese people and foreigners. Ideally, like a matchmaking party, like a casual version of it. That would be a good idea. And then I've kind of looking at like Japanese female content creators, like more like podcast creators, who are like who are in international marriage. They are married to foreigners, and then they have their podcast, and they likely have more Japanese female viewers there, right? So I want to connect with those like Japanese female creators, and then have like share the community with them. That would be my ideal collaboration in the future. But what do you think? What do you think? I think that'd be great. Yeah. She says hi. Yay, pretty. Oh, James, time to go. I can only be here once a month since I work 12-hour days, 7 days a week usually. Wow. In a kaolin mine in Joriga? Jioriga? わかんない。フロリダマンだ。フロリダマン。But may your family be blessed since I have none. But you too, you too. Stay well. Seems like you work a lot, but stay healthy. And then thanks for the support. Again, all these support. I have to give one more. かな? Fortune Cat. Thank you, James, for your contribution. So many stickers for you. And yeah, next time. See you next time, whenever you can join. I just go for the foreigners like Cathy Cat does. Oh, Cathy Cat ね。What she's been doing. You could interview or do podcasts with international couples. そうそうそう、international couples もね、that's also, that'll be great. Interviews to international couples, yes. I might have a trash taste, but I could develop a better palate here. Okay. I found Kuro Couch through this channel, so some collabs have happened. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm glad you found them. kudos. Will this party have a certain level of English speaking to communicate better? What's that mean? Have you thought about making minimalist organizing videos? You could be famous for your videos and then go viral when find out you don't know anything about minimalism. I know I'm not minimalist. I guess I am, but I'm not organized. If you look at outside this area, it is a mess. I'm not Mariko, konmari at any point of my life. Yeah. Things are piled up. Well, that's one of the ADHD traits, but yes. Get Kaho on for an interview. How much does she cost to have her, to have her in my I think she requires a fee. No? Can I just do collab with her? I don't think so. She's more like talento? なんつうの? Yeah. Minimalist, fancy pour. This does not spark joy. そうそう、spark joy. こんまりメソッドね。そうそう。ねえ、コラボレーションね。コラボレーションね。I haven't even made my own contents lately, so I have to figure that out first. You could pretend to be minimalist because you are Asian and trick dumb people into giving you money. Okay. I can't even pretend. I'm a messy person. I'm not like... So, I'm unorganized, but I'm not filthy. Like, I still take care of myself, but I just can't organize stuff. If that makes sense. All right. Nah, it's been nice, but it's time to go. We'll do shopping. Because Hiro broke Justin's glasses. We have to buy new. He has to buy new one. And then I want, it's not necessary, but I want to be in the decision making on because glasses makes huge difference on a face. And I'm doing a fashion coach to Justin, so yeah. Poor Justin. I know, right? Yeah. His son breaks his glasses, and then his wife tried to control his fashion. Poor Justin. But what, James? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Oh no! I thought you left. Wow. James just paid for your shopping. Thank you. You didn't have to do this. So, wow, that was a surprise, James. Thank you so much. But yeah, next weekend I should be able to be on live, but So ね、recently, sometimes I can't go live on weekend, but when I miss the weekend, I'm trying to catch up on Instagram. Instagram のライブストリーム。Yeah. I did that for the first time, first time on Instagram. And then people seem to like it so far. So I will probably come back when I miss the YouTube, weekend live stream on YouTube. So stay tuned, stay informed on my Instagram, this one. So you will know when I go live there. Crunch the Grace, thanks for the super chat. これね。Thank you very much for your support. This today was especially huge. Like I told you, it's quite wonderful. It's wonderful to have people who are looking forward to this kind of random chat. But I'll keep it. I try to keep it more educational. That will give you some insights, or simply, if you simply enjoy, have fun, that'd be great too. But yeah, see you until next time I can go live, and have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. さようなら。